Hello everybody, Yogi here. I am in Prairie Home Cemetery in Waukesha, Wisconsin. Hey Yogi, why are you at Prairie Home Cemetery in Waukesha, Wisconsin? Because a very, very famous person is laid to rest here. He is known for many things, but without further ado, I give to you Les Paul. And there he is, Lester William Pulsfus Les Paul, born June 9th 1915 and passed away on August 22nd, 2009. Here's a quote by him. "I set my sights high and with determination. If you believe in yourself, you need only reinforce all your dreams." Quote from Les Paul. Here's his major awards and inductions. 36 gold records and 11 #1 pop hits. In 1958, Audio Engineering Society honorary member. 1960 Hollywood Walk of Fame star for Les and Mary. 1976 Grammy for Best Country Instrumental, Chester and Lester. 1979 Grammy for How High the Moon. 1983 Grammy for Lifetime Achievement. 1988 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. 1988 Tech Hall of Fame. 1990 Big Band and Jazz Hall of Fame. 1996 New Jersey Inventors Hall of Fame. 1996 Smithsonian Medal, 2001 Grammy for Technical Achievement, and then there's a whole other list right here. 2004 Emmy Lifetime Achievement in Engineering, 2004 Lifetime Achievement in Music Education, Wisconsin Foundation for School Music, 2005 Grammy for Best Pop Instrumental, Caravan, 2005 Grammy for Best Rock Instrumental, 69 Freedom Special, 2005 National Inventors Hall of Fame, 2005 Songwriters Hall of Fame, 2007 National Medal of Arts, 2008 American Music Masters Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, 2010 Honorary New York Emmy, 2010 Music Producers Guild for Innovation in Production, and 2010 New Jersey Hall of Fame. Then there's another quote. It says, "Every setback might be the very thing that makes you carry on and fight all the harder and become much better." There is quite the story here, and I'm going to read it all to you, starting with this paragraph here. "He shared his gifts with everyone. He lived to play for his fans. Les Paul spent his life chasing sound. His innovations began as a youngster at home in Waukesha, from hearing and experimenting with the sounds of record players. His mother's player piano, telephones, trains, his harmonica, and guitar. Les sought the perfect sound. Milwaukee radio station WTMJ's engineer mentored Les on radio electronics. His mother constantly encouraged and supported young Lester as teachers helped him discover answers to his endless questions." While performing at a Waukesha barbecue stand, Les was handed a life-changing note from a person in the back. Quote, "No one can hear your guitar." Curiosity, analytical skills, and persistence drove him to create and market his new sound. So began the road that culminated with the solid body Gibson Les Paul electric guitar and worldwide fame. During the 1930s in Chicago, Les performed country music on daytime radio as Rhubarb Red, and at night he was Les Paul, playing in clubs with the jazz greats. He began experimenting with multi-track recording and delay sound techniques. In 1938, he headed to New York, where the Les Paul trio became part of Red Waring's Pennsylvanians. Les became the first person to play electric guitar on nationwide radio after nearly electrocuting himself in 1941. Les headed back to Chicago, where he was music director for WJJD and WNID radio. At this time, Les first approached Gibson with his solid body guitar, affectionately dubbed the Log. It took 10 years of Les's persistence until 1952 before Gibson accepted his invention and the iconic Gibson Les Paul guitar was born. In 1943, Les headed to California for stints with NBC, Armed Forces Radio, and Bing Crosby. An early Ampex tape recorder from Bing led to Les's invention of the 8-track tape recorder. In his famous garage recording studio, Les created recording innovations that are used in all music genres. Les created his unique sound by combining his jazz and country styles with his guitar and recording innovations. When Les decided he needed a female vocalist, popular cowboy singer Gene Autry introduced him to Colleen Summers, who became Mary Ford. The two were married in 1949 in Milwaukee with recording artist Steve Miller's parents as witnesses. Les and Mary moved to Mahwah, New Jersey in 1952. From 1949 to 1962, Les Paul and Mary Ford chalked up 11 #1 pop hits and earned 36 gold records. Their dual guitars showcase the sounds of Les's innovative, mesmerizing guitar playing and the futuristic recording techniques of licks, trills, fretting techniques, timing, and chording sequences inspired generations of guitarists. At the same time, the couple's radio and television shows made them household names. Les's creations of overdubbing, sound-on-sound, reverb, echo, tape delay, phase shifting, and close miking launched rock and roll and changed music forever. In the 1970s, multiple health challenges slowed Les, but never stopped him. In 1984, Les was back on stage performing every Monday night in New York City for his fans. First at Fat Tuesdays and then at the Iridium. Les preferred to play for an intimate audience so that he could interact with them, and that is what New York clubs offered. Les relied on hearing aids due to permanent hearing loss. Before his death, he had been working on improving even this form of digital sound technology. Here it says Les Paul, brilliant, tenacious, inspirational, mischievous, charming, gracious, respectful, trailblazer, innovator, inventor, visionary, risk-taker, master musician, entertainer, comedian, songwriter, storyteller, father of the world's most famous guitar, architect of rock and roll, the Thomas Edison of musical technology, giant of the music world, legend, icon, mentor, and friend. A fitting memorial to a gentleman who did so much for the music community. May you rest in peace, Les Paul, and thank you for everything that you did for us in the music community. And here we have the Les Paul Performance Center. Les Paul actually used to play on this stage growing up. He was known as Red Hot Red. It says Les Paul Lester Polfus was born on June 9th, 1915 at 109 North Street in Waukesha. While growing up, Les spent much of his time entertaining, singing, and playing his guitar and harmonica. As a Waukesha teen, he was known as Red Hot Red and performed in this band show. Les is best known for inventing the solid body electric guitar. His earliest experiments with that guitar took place at his childhood home on St. Paul Avenue. The music industry verniates Les for his stellar musicianship and industry-changing recording techniques that continue to be used every day. Les Paul and his wife Mary Ford were pop recording stars in the 1950s, often having multiple records in the top 10. Les showed his pride in his hometown by insisting that he be introduced as the Wizard of Waukesha. Although he lived in many places, Les chose to be buried at Waukesha's Prairie Home Cemetery next to his mother. So it's the Les Paul Performance Center in Cutler Park. There's Les in 1920, circa 1928. In 1920, the band shell was approved at a cost of $3,000. Construction. I found what will be hopefully many of these guitar statues in Waukesha, starting with this one. Girls Rule. Huh. Very nice. I'm gonna guess who we got here. Nancy Wilson, Joan Jett, Sheryl Crow, Bonnie Raitt, or is that a Nancy Wilson? I'm confused. Nancy, or is that Oriente? I don't know. I don't know if that's Nancy on the right or on the left. That's Joan Jett, that's Sheryl Crow, that's Bonnie Raitt. And here's guitar number 2. Carlos. That's Carlos Santana right there. Created by Ben Stark from Milwaukee. They all have Gibson on the headstock. There you go. Very neat though. All right, another plaque missing, or information missing at least. And this one, Songs of Les Paul. How High the Moon, Brazil. Put a Ring on My Finger. Vaya con Dios. Hummingbird. Makariki. Manakaliki Laka. So this one's at the courthouse, if anybody's wondering. Let's see, take a look on the back here. Oh, rumors are flying. The world is waiting for the sunrise. Whither thou guest, I really don't want to know, and it's been a long, long time. I don't know who the artist is though. There's no autograph, no signature, no nothing on this one, unless it's really tiny and I can't see it. But that is the Songs of Les Paul statue. We are at our next guitar. Tiger. Gene Evans is the artist. That's about all I know by the autograph on the painting. There you go. Nice job with the tiger. And right around the corner I found this one, the Kangaroo, number 15. I don't know if that's the amount of guitars that are down here at least, or if it's 10 or 12. No idea. Got a nice little Kangaroo on there. There's no information on this one. I have no idea who the artist is. Might say something on the back. Bridget Griffith Evers? Evans? I don't know. 2013. And it says Kangaroo on there again, on the bottom. There you go. At least get this. Guess what? Another guitar. Not a mural. That's the back of it. There's a bunch of names on it. Up there. And this is the front. Thanks again, everybody, for your subscriptions, your likes, your comments. Please visit www.patreon.com/roadtrips with Yogi. Each word starting with a capital letter. Check out what I have to offer on that.